Hey y'all, my name is John Marquez. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. Today I'm just doing a little, well, not a little video, but a video on Mortal Kombat X. You know, I've only had this game on my phone for probably the past 3 days, I believe, or 3 or 4 days. And I'm pretty obsessed with it. I've been playing it non-stop all day long for these past few days. I do have a goal when it comes to this game. What I'm trying to do is trying to unlock Mournful Katana. I don't know why it says Mournful. I'm not really sure how these card games, you know, or RPG games work. The only one that I've really done was The Walking Dead. If you guys ever saw that, any of those videos, that's as much as I knew, and it didn't even deal with cards. So here, I'm kind of picking it up little by little, each and every day. But you know, obviously you get a character card, you unlock them, and my goal is to either get, is to get Katana, Melina, and if possible, Jade, if there's ever a chance where they have for her to come out. Now, I know that they're about to release Mortal Kombat 11 in April, so that's going to actually be a good birthday present for myself. And I want to pre-order it, and I saw that it said that you get Shao Kahn as playable and someone else. And honestly, I really don't care that much about Shao Kahn, but I mean, I do want to pre-order it. But the problem is, it's been so long since I've really played video games on a console, and I don't have anything. Well, the most recent console I have is sadly the PlayStation 2. So I had put a poll on my Facebook trying to find out which is better, Xbox One or PlayStation 4. So if you are watching this and if you have an opinion, just let me know in the comments if you think I should get a PlayStation 4 or a Xbox One. I mean, I still got a little time left, you know, to figure it out. I'm going to have to do some research on which is better, or, you know, whatever. But yes, like, I really become so obsessed with this game because it has a lot to do with my childhood. A lot of good memories were of me and my brother playing this game, you know, for hours and hours. We were cussing at the screen. We were calling all the characters these horrible names, and it was so much fun. And then as adults, I would go to my brother's place over in, he lived out in the, I guess you call it out in the boonies, or, you know, a little bit outside of the city. And we would just get drunk, like taking shots over and over. We each had our own bottle. He had rum and I had tequila. We would be taking shots like crazy and playing. I'm trying to remember which game. I think it was the DC, Mortal Kombat versus DC. I'm not sure which one it was. It might have been the one before. No. It was Deadly Alliance, and then we would switch to Deception. It was back then. And it was just so much fun. And so it just brought back a lot of memories, and that's why, like, I'm getting so into this game. But I've actually leveled up most of my characters or fighters to a level 20. And so I have Sonya. She's like a level 35 at the moment. You won't see that she's a 35, or I think it's a 35, 34, 35. You won't see it on here because this is the game that I played last night. And the other character right there on the left, I have him as a 35 also. But I played this last night, and then I'm recording this today, and I'm going to keep doing this over and over just to kind of show my progress and to see, you know, if anybody could ever give me any tips or whatnot, and, you know, just getting myself excited for Mortal Kombat 11. I kind of don't like how they have the characters, you know, like right there, that's Reptile. And I guess, well, maybe it's been so many years that I played, and the characters have kind of evolved. So I'm not used to seeing them like that. Um, I kind of like the classic, how they're all pretty much very similar, but just different colors. I don't know why. I kind of like that. I guess, again, that goes with the nostalgia. But I mean, oh well. I have Reptile. I'm trying to get him leveled up. I have him at a level 18. Oh, to get Katana, I have to do 5 towers. And I finished 2 of them. One of them was all bronze. The other one is bronze and silver. And then one of them you have to have Reptile. The other one you have to have this Kung Jin guy. I barely got him this morning. Barely. And I already leveled him up to a level 20. That's how much I've been playing this game. So now I'm trying to get... there's another character. It says you have to have an Outworld character. And you know what? I don't even remember... Oh, he's an Oni? O-N-I? And he's the only... no, I'm sorry, not Outworld. Netherrealm. He's the only Netherrealm character that, that you can buy. So I got him, and I have him leveled up to, I think it's 18 right now. I also bought him probably just about 2 hours ago. So, yeah, this game is awesome. I absolutely love it. I didn't even know that they had a mobile game. But, yeah, that's, I have already completely forgotten about The Walking Dead. I even thought about, well, maybe I can just uninstall it and just have enough, even more room. But I don't know yet. I really don't know about that. Because I have dedicated so much time, spent so much money. I've probably spent about $400 to $500 in the past year on that game. So I don't know if it's worth doing that. But I mean, I still got plenty of space on my SD card, so that's not an issue. Oh, okay. Yeah, I kind of rambled on there for about 7 minutes, but yeah, like I said, these videos are just going to be, to show my progress and whatnot, and also just to, I guess, blow some steam off. Not really. I just think sometimes I need to talk to let, either stress or aggravation off, or maybe I just, have something interesting I want to say. I do have something interesting. The other day we were at HEB, me and my boyfriend, and, well, keep this in mind. I'm very dark skinned, not very dark skinned. I'm dark skinned. You can tell I'm Hispanic or of Native American heritage. And I have dark hair, darker skin, dark eyes. My boyfriend, he's got very light skin, about like light brown, medium brown hair, and he's got green eyes. But he's Hispanic. So when we were at HEB, we were getting some groceries, and he told me, "Oh, don't forget about the beans." And it was literally like right there behind us where the where the aisle was. So I walked back there to get the beans, and when I walked back, there was a old lady behind us in line. So I walked up to him and I said, "Okay, I got him." And then she starts looking at me with a dirty ass look. And I just ignored it. I was like, whatever. She probably thinks I'm cutting in front of her, but that's fine. So then when the line moved up, she literally pushed her cart to kind of let me know, hey, you're not cutting in front of me. So I just kind of glanced at her, but I didn't pay attention. Then this little old bitch decides to ask Johnny, "Excuse me, sir, is he with you?" And I looked and I was like, I was about to say something, but Johnny said yes. And I was like, this little bitch. And she was like, oh, okay. Like she was frustrated. And I was about to tell her I was already in line. I just walked back to grab something. But I didn't want to make a scene. Not at HEB and not with an old lady. I do have a lot of patience for the elderly. But those looks she was giving me, damn, you could tell she just did not like me. Anyways, we were standing in line, we were checking out, and while they were ringing us up, this bitch, like I'm not even exaggerating, she purposely kept pushing her cart towards me, like she wanted me to move up. Instead of asking me, "Excuse me, sir, can you move up?" But there was no reason for me to move up because I was paying for the food. She did it again, again, and again. And the cashier and Johnny saw what she was doing. And I was like, I'm going to tell this bitch something. So what I did was I looked, put my head up, looked at the cashier, and with a smile, I said to her real loud, "I'm about to knock the fuck out of somebody if they don't cut their fucking shit." Real loud for that old lady. Pretty much almost everybody in the line heard what I said. Now, the reason I said that, and while looking at the cashier, was because, yes, I was saying that to the old lady, but if I figured if I don't make eye contact with her, she can't say that I'm threatening her. Because, you know how people are. Oh, he looked at me and he said it, he's, kicked my ass, da 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 da. But as soon as I said that, she stopped. And Johnny just started laughing his ass off. He was like, "Damn, that old woman was crazy." I know damn well that she was acting like that, because she's a little white lady and, probably got a red hat at home that fits her little blue head just perfectly. But yeah, he got a kick out of that. And I was just like, good God. Like, somebody didn't take her anxiety meds today or something. Yeah, it sucks having to deal with shit like that. Especially when you're in public, because you really have to watch what you say these days, because everybody's ready to turn around and press charges for any little thing. So, there's three things I have learned already. If you're gonna tell someone off, look the other way and say what you gotta say. That way, if they let somebody else know, "Oh, he said this and this to me, he's threatening me," you can say, "I didn't even look at you when I said whatever. So what makes you think I said this to you?" I know it sounds kind of stupid, but hey, it's worked with me for all this time. The second thing, always use the word allegedly. She allegedly, stole this, or she allegedly cheated on her husband, or stuff like that. Because if you say, "Oh yeah, she cheated on her husband," and you're going by screenshots or something, they can still sue you, for that shit. So allegedly is kind of like that one little protection against you getting sued, or it's stupid. A lot of these things are stupid. I understand why people are so upset, why society is so upset. Trust me, I understand that perfectly. Oh, by the way, I'm not drinking this morning. That gave me a huge headache yesterday, so I'm just having some Pepsi. But yeah, I understand exactly why people are so upset. But the thing is, if somebody, my thing is, just leave people alone. Let them be. Stay out of their business. Leave them alone. You do you. And if you know better, then, do it. Just let these idiots do whatever it is they're going to do, unless you know for a fact that it's going to hurt or kill someone else or yourself. So, that's my thing. But anyways, I'm not going to spend all this time dedicated to talking about shit like that. So I was talking to my grandma yesterday, and we were talking about the possibility of I don't know, just she wants to go back home to Stanton, and in a way, I think that could be a good thing, but in another way, I don't think it's a good idea. Um, I think she has it good here, only because, um, my cousin Katrina takes care of her the majority of the time, and then I go take care of her on the weekends anytime that they go play. So she always has somebody with her, and if she leaves, yeah, she'll help my grandpa and my brother, but my grandpa's really not in good condition to be taking care of my grandma. And I don't even know, my brother has his son there, so I don't think that my brother would have that much time to take care of my grandma. So I told her, like, I think you just need to stay until we get everything figured out. I said you're doing fine there at my cousin's, so I just think she's really homesick. She's been here for since oh shit, what year are we in now? Okay, not this past November 2017. She's been here since then, and I think she's homesick because when I first moved here in 2015, I mean I still get homesick. I get homesick about being in my room, just being in an ugly little town. you know, it doesn't matter how ugly that town is. I still will always call it home because it's just where I grew up, and you know, it's hard sometimes. It's hard to deal with being homesick. But now, like now I'm not really not too bad, not as much as I was before. But if we move, well, I mean, we're gonna move. We're moving probably in March or April. And I keep thinking, am I gonna end up getting homesick of being in this area? Because honestly, I do like the area. I just don't like the apartment complex. So, see, right there, I already had that Shira Ryu, whatever, however you say it at 30. And right there, the Dark Empress Katana, that's exactly what I'm trying to get at the moment. Yeah, Shirai Ryu at 30 right there. But again, this was last night. So I've already upgraded him by 5 levels, or leveled up, whatever the fuck you call it. I don't know. I've been having a lot of weird dreams. It's I talk about my dreams a lot in a lot of my past videos because I'm able to, and hear me out, guys, hear me out. I'm able to, I'm not gonna say predict what's gonna happen with my dreams, but I will say I'm able to translate the meaning of my dreams and how to apply it to my everyday life. And since I was a teenager, it's kind of the same thing. Kind of like when you dream about a tornado, or when I dream about a tornado, that means something good's gonna happen, but it's gonna be, or something good's gonna happen, but it's gonna be a big change. And it's always been that way. But last night, what I dreamt was that because I have to go watch my grandma this weekend. But then I was told, oh, you don't need to. They canceled the gig or whatever. And I was like, oh shit, that's the money I was depending on to go to the doctor's appointment. My doctor's appointment is next week. And the dream felt so real. I honestly thought that it was what was happening, in real life, but it wasn't. And but those dreams, whenever I dream about stressing about money, which is something I don't do very often, not because I'm wealthy, or not because I have no cares in the world or whatever. That's not it. I just try not to to think about money too much. That way, I try not to be greedy. That's what I'm trying to say. I try not to be greedy. But what that dream usually means is that I'm going to find a job. Technically, I have a job now, watching my grandmother whenever possible. Very rarely I do the babysitting, but like I don't know. I don't know where in the world I'm gonna end up finding a job, or I kind of think maybe it just means maybe I'll get extra days or something like that. Oh, I love Pepsi. I really need to cut down on the damn soda. That is my biggest weakness right now. I have gained. Oh Lord, I've gained some weight. You know, I'm not happy with the weight gain. Um, Not really because I don't like the way I look. I don't like it because it puts a lot of pressure and like it puts a lot of pressure and stress on my bones, my joints, stuff like that. And that's the one thing that I was told to stop doing, was stop drinking soda or drink diet soda. But I really don't. I mean, I don't like any diet sodas. I mean, at one time, years ago, I loved Diet Dr. Pepper, but that's just not the case anymore. I don't like how those diet sodas taste. And then, stupid ass me, I thought, well, maybe I'll drink 7 Up or Sprite, and it'll be better because it's a clear soda, not that much chemicals in it. But no, it's actually just about the same thing. So I'm like, oh fuck. I've pretty much cut out 90% on the salt. I still use salt, just not that much. I have been trying the past 2 days to kind of control my eating, my portions. I haven't been doing too good on that. I'm sorry, like, I'm a big guy. I like to eat. Plus, being very stocky, very chubby, when I see myself in the mirror, I see, like, I don't know. Like, some people used to ask me, like, wow, do you work out? I'm like, hell no. Because the bigger I am, I'm able to carry my weight pretty good, and it just makes my upper body, my shoulders, my neck look real thick, like as if I lift weight. So people don't really fuck with me that much. I mean, I like the way it looks. I like the way I look with the extra weight. I don't mind it, not one damn bit. But of course, the problem is always going to be, my health, and I don't want to get into having heart problems and stuff like that. I don't want to become a diabetic, or, those are just things I'm trying to watch out for. And, you should too. Everybody should too. If you feel like you're overweight, I think it's best to do it, well, if you're committed to it because you want to look better, I mean, that's fine. More power to you. But I really think that everybody should try their hardest. And it's so funny me saying that because I'm not trying that hard. Everyone should try to keep their bodies and their heart, healthy. Oh. And right there you can see Sub-Zero. I hate Sub-Zero. Not like all around hate him. In this game, I hate him because his attacks suck. They're hard to maneuver. Like, they're very slow. They don't do that much damage. Like, I like him in general, but in this game, I really don't ever play with him. I'm gonna probably have to get him back up to level 20, but I'm not gonna play him that much. I think another character I would really like to get is let me see. Well, I haven't seen him on here, but it would be Rain. Oh, and I was playing the Faction Wars, which is basically you're playing against you're playing other players from like around the world. But if you win enough of those, like you get little, I don't even know what you call them. They're like little pitchforks, but it's only the top, not the long handle. You get a bunch of those, and when you reach a certain amount, you get like rubies, and when you get so many rubies, you can unlock. There's three characters in there. It's classic Scorpion, classic Sub-Zero, and Tanya from Mortal Kombat 4. And I would really like to get that Sub-Zero and that Scorpion, but it's kind of impossible for me to do that because I mean you have to really been playing for almost probably a year nonstop to get them with how many of the rubies you have to get. But I really don't care much for Tanya, so I'm not worried about that. And there's plenty of versions of Sonya, but I almost up her. I've almost maxed out everything on her because she's gonna be probably the leader of my team, along with this guy, this Shira Ryu. I'm gonna have to find a name for him. I am going to call him Jose. Okay, that's easier for me. Okay, so because Jose, he's got a really fast combo, very easy to maneuver, and when you upgrade him enough, he does a lot of damage. On some of these, you're gonna notice that I literally just go through all my opponents like, bam, 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 just killing them, getting them, they're dead, they're gone. Bye, bitch. You're gonna see that. And that's exactly what I want. So I have Sonya, I have Jose, and most likely the other third one that I'm gonna use the most is probably gonna be Scorpion. He does a lot of damage, but I still want to try my best to upgrade him even more. I'm gonna have to save up enough of the coins to buy another card of Scorpion and kind of fuse it together. That way, it'll add more energy, more health, more damage. All that bullshit, all that good shit. See those little pitchfork thingies, whatever you call them? I don't know what they are. There's Ermac, there's Kano. I really don't care. I kind of do want Ermac. I just don't like the way he looks. Is that stupid? Like I don't want to get him because I don't like the way he looks. That's so dumb of me. I don't know. I mean, and he's kind of a hard character. Like when you're fighting, I mean, he's kind of badass. I don't know. Is that dumb? I don't want to get him because the way he looks. It doesn't look like Ermac. Kind of look like Shinnok in a way. I thought about getting Kano as well, but I thought, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and level up all my characters first before I get Kano, because Kano's like 90,000 coins, which is that's something that would take probably like 3 or 4 hours for me to get just for him, and obviously I would have to keep going and get another one of him to level him up even more. So I'm not sure. And there's another character. Her name is Devora. She is really hard. Her attacks, they're a pain in the ass. Her special ability, whatever you want to call it, it does a lot of damage. I really hate having to fight her. Also, Cassie Cage. That little Ellen DeGeneres bitch is hard as shit. Same thing. I kind of want to get her, but then see, there's that Devora bitch right there. I kind of want to get the Cassie Cage character, But then I don't, because I don't know anything about her. I don't know what her backstory is. I don't know what her abilities are. I don't know. That's how far behind on Mortal Kombat I am. You know, the last game that I ever played was um, Armageddon, most likely, and probably just seen a little bit of the Mortal Kombat and DC universe, or maybe I've even played a little bit of it, but that's all I know. Ugh. But the reason I don't want to get her, like I said, I don't like the way she looks. I don't like her. I kind of just want to go ahead and stick with the original, not the original. You know, people all the way up to Mortal Kombat trilogy, which, you know, basically like I want Kitana, Melina, Sindel, Jade, Liu Kang. I would definitely get. Um, I already have Reptile. I already have Sub-Zero. I have Scorpion. I know there's more. I do know there's more. I can't think of it right now because I don't want to just be like, oh, you know, throughout the whole damn video. Yeah, sorry if you keep hearing me sigh. I have a lot of well, my nose is pretty stuffed up, and I use one of those neti pots, and it already kind of cleared up a lot, but I kind of just feel like it's still runny, so that way I don't think I'm fucking walking around the damn apartment wearing myself out. Oh, but yeah, so again, my childhood, on one of my Christmas, one year on Christmas when I was little, I don't remember how old I was. The first, one of the first gifts I opened that year was the brand new, you know, the original Nintendo, which had like Super Mario Brothers, the original one with the duck hunt and the little gun. That was the first time that I started messing with video games. And then years later, back when we were in the Super Nintendo era, excuse me, my brother had got Mortal Kombat from my dad, and he became obsessed with it. And I didn't know why he was playing it so much. But then I played the game with him, and I became obsessed with it. And obviously, growing up as a little gay boy, I was always playing as the only female character, Sonya. You know, I always been Sonya the majority of the time. Then Mortal Kombat 2 came out, Mortal Kombat 3, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 trilogy, just on and on, all the way up to Mortal Kombat 4. Me and my brother would go to Midland Park Mall and play there was like a little arcade there, and we would play Mortal Kombat 4 non-stop. Then literally right across from it was Fuddruckers. We would go there and we would eat burgers and shit, and then we would go back. You know, those were really, really fun days. You know, I don't think about all of that. I haven't thought about any of that up until just today and, you know, and yesterday. Really, since I've been playing this game, I just didn't realize how many memories, how many just fun moments I had, you know, playing all the Mortal Kombat games. It's just, I guess it's a big part of my life, and that's why I literally became obsessed with this game so quickly, because it's kind of like, all right, I'm diving back into what I used to play, what I used to do. So yeah, I really like things like this. And then we even there was a KB toy store. I don't even know if any of y'all remember that, or if any of y'all know what that is. It was just, you know, a plain regular toy store. And and they had Mortal Kombat action figures. And I remember my dad and I think my grandma as well. They went and bought me and my brother the Mortal Kombat action figures. You know, there were just a few of them. Because they sold out really quickly. For sure, they had Scorpion. They had like Kung Lao, Liu Kang. I wanted Sonya, but I don't think they had. They probably ran out of Sonya. There were only like 4 or 6 characters. They had Kano. They had. I think it was just the characters from Mortal Kombat 1. But yeah, like shit like that. It just thinking about it, I'm like, now I want to go to Amazon and look up Mortal Kombat action figures. Like, isn't that weird? Like, all these years, I have just forgotten about this game. You know, like, I've looked up little this and little that of it, you know, from time to time. But now, oh yeah, I told you about Ermac. But now that I'm actually playing this game, it just hit me really hard. Like, yes, I want to play this. I want to get back into Mortal Kombat. I want to just, you know, relive my childhood, you know, with Mortal Kombat. Just have fun with it. That's what I want to do. I don't know. Like, some of y'all may think, like, you're crazy. You're a 33-year-old guy who has responsibilities and bullshit. But I can honestly say I can make time for both. You know, it's like literally right after I'm done recording this, I think I'm gonna go look up some action figures to see how much they cost and, you know, who's available, shit like that. But at the same time, I kind of want to save my money to put into the game. And see that right there, that's what gets me all the time. You know, like with The Walking Dead, I already know this game is going to get me. I'm going to end up buying a lot of Google Play cards, you know, and redeeming them on this game. I have no self-control when it comes to that. But I mean, you know, it's not hurting anybody. It's not. It could be worse. I could be one of those people who spend money like on porn or gambling, stuff like that, you know. Or I could be an idiot donating money to the NRA or to the Westboro Baptist Church, you know, shit like that. But, you know, like I said, it's just a game. It's not hurting anybody. It's just me having some fun. Yep. Let's see what happened here. See right there where it says Faction War Store? You have to, I only have 105 right there. You have to have 1,106. I think I might show it on here. Let me see. I'm not sure. I remember probably going into the store. See right there, there's Sub-Zero and there's Scorpion. With those outfits, those are the ones I want to get. Scorpion, I have his 1 and 2 maxed out. His 3, I need to max that one out as well. On the bottom, the supports, that just, you know, the special moves that they have. Let's see, Reptile. I've already gotten, oh, well, I guess, hold on, let me see. See on the bottom, in the, you bitch. I'm calling myself a bitch on the damn video. Whatever, I can come back to that. We have all these daily objectives, and I try my hardest to finish all of them. But yeah, I think that's really it, guys. There's really not that much to this game. Well, there's a lot to this game, but there's not much more I can say. So anyways, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you did watch. Hopefully you're still here. And I am excited to keep playing this game and excited to keep uploading. But alright guys, y'all take care of yourselves and have a wonderful day. Oh, and please don't forget to like and subscribe if possible, if you would like to. If not, I understand. So alright guys, take care. Bye bye. game, but there's not much more I can say. Um, so, anyways, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully, you did watch. Hopefully, you're still here. And I am excited to keep playing this game and excited to keep uploading. But, alright, guys, y'all take care of yourselves and have a wonderful day. Oh, and please don't forget to like and subscribe if possible. If you